The Big Question on CNA 938.
So this week, AI is a hot topic, right? Even here in our show, we cannot not talk about AI. There will be an AI subject or topic.
Whether it's moving markets, whether it's about something in the schools as well, it always does pop up.
It always does pop up every day, right? It seems to be everywhere. We use it to write, search, plan, create images, and apparently now even make entire films. Okay, so two Singapore-made films created using AI have sparked plenty of debate online, with some excited about what the technology makes possible and others dismissing the results as AI slop.
And that raises a bigger question, Haryanto. AI can clearly help us do more, faster, and sometimes cheaper. But just because we can use it for something, does that mean that we always should? So today on The Big Question, we are asking you, how much is too much when it comes to AI?
We have Sam here who has chimed in. Sam says, when the conversation becomes too unnatural and sounded like you are reading out.
Yeah, it's a bit sort of, there's no emotion, as it were. Yeah. Well, Mega says, when AI starts taking away our ability to think, question and problem solve, and when it begins replacing entry-level jobs that are meant to give people their first stepping stone into the workforce, that's when AI becomes too much. Good point.
Mega continues and adds, AI should complement humans, make us better and more productive, not replace us entirely. Because if we remove the human element completely, what happens to the next generation learning how to think, work, and build experience? Well, thank you both for your comments. Continue to chime in and let us know what you think. How much is too much when it comes to AI? Text us at 963-11938. You can send us an audio note as well.
Well, for now, let's start the conversation with someone actually using it to create. And joining us is Pax-Chen Zhou, founder and CEO of FizzDragon, which produced the AI-generated film Trace Project.
Pax, thank you for joining us this morning. So, Trace Project has attracted some strong reactions, including being called AI slop. We just want to get your reaction to that. What is your response?
Okay, thank you so much for your time, and good morning, everyone. Actually, we hear what the netizens has talked about, and we understand there are few aspects of their opinions. The first one is about taking away the jobs from the artists. Actually, in our perspective and in our experience, starting from creating the company FizzDragon, we are collaborating with the global creators to create different kind of creative projects. Actually, we are providing just project-based jobs to all those creators. We are not taking away the jobs from the artists. So after we receive such a reaction, we also discuss internally. I would like to say that I think the AI content, like AI movie, AI film, AI short drama, and right now we're working on some AI interactive movie games. It's typically like a different type of product or a very different industry from the movie industry, from my opinion. People can consider it more like the animation because it doesn't involve the real human being in this regard. So it's more like animation. And some of netizens also say that, okay, it feels like animation, and it makes them feel the Trace Project like a comedy for them. Yeah. At the same time, because AIGC is also a very good complementary of the traditional filmmaking industry, we are also working with the movie production company because it lowers the cost. It allows the movie director to have more opportunity, more chance to work on more projects. So basically, those are the two development directions in AIGC right now. Yeah.
And Pax, talk about why using AI was the right tool in the sense that what did it allow you to do that traditional filmmaking couldn't?
Basically, because it's more cheap, which is very important to kickstart some of the idea. Secondly, is that it's more efficient to accomplish a project and push to the market and test on the feedback. And thirdly, is that it allows modification. For example, right now we receive the feedback that there are certain quality control issues, and we are working on modification, and we're gonna relaunch it again. And as well as I mentioned, that FizzDragon not only do the production, we also focus on the creative part. We're working on the interactive storytelling, like games, and others. So AIGC itself, or AI itself, is by nature very interactive. So it allows us to be more creative on the storytelling. So creating the new storytelling products. So those are the few aspects that AI can bring compared to the traditional methods.
Okay, so as AI-generated content becomes more common, right, Pax? How do creators, like yourself and your peers in the industry, make sure that their work still feels distinctive, original, and even human?
Okay, from my perspective, that AI will make the creator even more human. The reason why we have such an idea is because that right now people are talking about AI taking away from jobs from the actors, but actually what people can say is the actors who is on the stage, but there are plenty of the passionate creators who are behind the scene, who are not on the stage, but then need to have a chance to really share with the world about their ideas and their imagination. And AI is definitely the only tool for them to work on this, because in the traditional filmmaking industry, that not everyone have the equal opportunity for them. So if we are talking about movie or a show drama, I think most people are talking about production because they're talking about the job opportunity. But production is basically to spend your time and talents to produce for others. And some of the elite director also share with us that they create the good content for the elite movie production company like Netflix and others. But if the final product is really good, they wouldn't be able to have a portion of it. Meaning that, for example, there are profit sharing mechanism, actually none of them. So they can get a project-based salary, then leave, then go to a next project. But most of the creators, even the actors themselves who have some directing talents, they want to create their own stuff. And AI is very flexible because they always have the new idea. They always want to develop and push to the market. If they push to the market, they can get the feedback. With the feedback, then they can start to do the fundraising, or they can start to form their own AI crew to start to work on their own projects. Meaning that AI allows people to work on their own project rather than only do the job for other people's dream. I feel it makes a human more like a human, from my opinion, because if we are not talking about jobs, we are talking about arts. So before industrialization, creating arts is actually to create something that you really want to share with the world rather than jobs. Yeah.
Pax, it's a pleasure to speak with you, to get your perspectives and your response as well. Thank you so much for setting aside time to speak with us this morning.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That was Pax Chen Cho, founder and CEO of FizzDragon, which produced the AI-generated film Trace Project.
But this isn't only about filmmaking. AI-generated content is becoming part of what we read, watch, and interact with every day. So what happens when a novelty wears off? And could too much AI actually change how we value the things we consume?
Joining us now is Dr. Hannah Chang, Associate Professor of Marketing at the Lee Kong Chian School of Business.